Bishop Kivengyere Girls School, Muyebe, in Kabale district, southwestern Uganda, commemorated its remarkable journey of 50 years in education with the Jubilee celebration of achievements and a renewed commitment to its founding principles. The Golden Jubilee festivities were not merely about commemorating the past, but also about reflecting on the pressing issues of the present and envisioning a brighter future. This is Muyebe for you with a proud smile. Let's take a look. We're right here on Power Flavor Magazine, where everything happens for you. We bring you the best. And right now we are in the holiday season. The children are back. And as Power Flavor Magazine, we want to bring you something for the kids out there. We don't forget our children. So during the time we've been enjoying the different celebrations, the different events, the different parties. And now we have to bring you something from school. Schools have closed early because, we've had the red eyes. Most of the schools have closed early. Some have recently closed as well. And our children are back in holidays. And as we celebrate, I also want to celebrate with you with one of our popular schools in Kabale called Bishop Kivengyere Girls School, Muyebe. I'm so happy to be here as they celebrate 50 years of existence, 50 years of Muyebe, 50 years of God, 50 years of so much love, and 50 years of grooming great women in this country from the West. And with me right now, I have the president of the weekend club for Muyebe Girls, where they get together and share and celebrate and love the children and give back. And it's happening this time around the anniversary week as well. So it's a good time for them.
My name is Deborah Simwe. I'm the president, like you've said, of the Muyebe weekend. During the Muyebe weekend, all girls come back to school to experience that Tuhuerane spirit. In this weekend, we carry something back to school. Last time we carried sports uniforms, and after here, of course, we're going to do some sports with them. And this time around, we carried a few mirrors for the winning. We had a quiz night, so we carried mirrors for the winning dormitories. Yes. We encourage all girls to come for this weekend because basically we get young again. We turn sweet 16 again and have one-to-ones with girls, eat the portion beans and all the other meals, have our teachers, and we see them again and they see the people we are becoming. It is really a beautiful weekend that we spent at school.
This time around, being that we also have the 50th anniversary, what are the plans for this weekend?
For this weekend, we have a sports competition. We have a quiz night. We have campfire. We have meeting new OGs because I've gotten to know you're my OG. So yes, we have meeting of other OGs, sort of a reunion for OGs. Yes, and then joining together with the school to celebrate the 50 years of existence. Yeah.
So for how long have you had the Muyebe weekend?
It was introduced last year and we plan to keep it on until...
I'm happy to also be one of the OGs of Muyebe Girls, and so many people from the West have gone through Muyebe. If not, you have someone, your mother. For me, my story, it comes from generation to generation to generation. So we have been Muyebe girls, and I'm proud to be one of them, and also here to support alongside UBC the Muyebe weekend and anniversary, and we are going to celebrate with them. We are going to play games. We are going to fall on the pitch. For some of us, I think it's going to be a tough time, but we are going to manage at the Muyebe week. Where do you want to take this? Do you want to see it grow to something out there?
We realize the OGs have been quiet.
Yeah.
So maybe if we bring up an annual event for them to come back to school, they'll still know we count them as part of us and we expect something from them. So yes, we see us as the Muyebe weekend people, attendants, making Muyebe better in the few days that we're at school. Yes, we plan to make it annually, every year.
How has it been for you to get the girls together?
I have used the WhatsApp groups, but people at times are not they don't respond as you expect. Some of them promise that they'll show up and they don't because, of course, after school, they got jobs and they're busy with family, school, and whatsoever. So at times it is challenging to make people leave that for the school. I think their priorities are stronger than coming to the school for a weekend. And then again, finances, because you have to cater for your transport, you have to carry something to school. So yes, but we are managing that. With time, we've come to know how to handle that. We save up throughout the year so that by the time the weekend comes up, we have the finances ready.
Okay, tell us a bit about your memories in Muyebe.
Memories in Muyebe are very many. I can say there are very many. I remember carrying maram. That was our punishment. They put a stick somewhere in the compound and you have to fill it up. That is if you've done something wrong. That was our punishment. And the maram had to be fetched from so far away. So, and again, I remember Mr. Basheja. I remember there is a time I dodged prep and the head teacher, I'm related to the head teacher. So Mr. Basheja found me in bed and woke me up. I was like, even you. So I remember being embarrassed because I was called on assembly. I remember all the meal times because for us, we serve ourselves like, senior 1A, senior 2A, the saucepans there, sauce and the food. And then someone has to serve you equal portions. It was something very beautiful. From Muyebe, I think I've found a family, something that I can easily relate with.
And currently, what are you doing?
I'm a salesperson, specializing in sales mostly, and I work with Malicard, a digital bank in Uganda. Yes.
We are back on Power Flavor Magazine, and as I told you right now, with me I have a beautiful lady called Prize. She's actually a prize to the school since she decided to be in the school for 6 good years. 6 years are so long, so hard of getting out of choosing your subjects in Form 3, then again choosing subjects in Form 5, then zeroing down to what you want from sciences to arts. It surely deserves a graduation.
I actually enjoyed my A level. It has been my best level of education so far because I chose my subjects that I knew. Whether you woke me up from sleep, I will go and do an exam and pass. Yeah. Because the exams they are subjects I would really manage.
Tell us about your experience in Muyebe. You've been in Muyebe 6 years. I don't know if you can compare it to any other school, maybe compare it to your primary school, really, because 6 years is giving a school too much time.
The only comparisons I would have to do from the stories I've had from my sisters that have been to different schools and all that. Whereas people that have been in this school, we know how much you can pray when you come to this school. And promise me when you pray and have faith in whatever you do, we always believe that by faith you will achieve whatever you can. We came to this school that people never wanted to come to because it was far away from town, and they saw us as villagers because they always chose if I come out of school, maybe it will be easy for me to access town, but we chose to come to the school, loved it, chose what people never wanted to choose. We studied and passed actually because very many people that have come from Muyebe speak very good English, that we shall admit. Yeah, very many of the students that actually left in their O level from here and have been to other Kabale schools around. As actually, last week I met a teacher of literature from around, and he told me that 80% of his literature class, are people from our school. So we're really doing good well. And while in this school, I got an opportunity to serve as the chairperson school council. So with the experience of the leadership I got from here when I went to university, I got an opportunity to contest for speakership, for guild speakership, which I won because if winning didn't give me any, I didn't get any experience of winning an election from here because it was never intense. You would talk to your few friends and win an election. When you went to campus, you would have to put in money, do this and this. But when it came to leadership, what I used to lead the people, was the things I got from here. You knew that you would never lead people when you didn't have anything. It is like pouring from an empty cup. You can't do that. Exactly. So from the experience of leadership I got from this school as a chairperson school council gave me an opportunity to become a speaker and lead the way it was expected. And I was actually the first female speaker in that university. Leave alone not being good sportswomen, we were always given an opportunity to try out what you can. Yeah. They never looked for those. Unlike other schools who always go and borrow, is it called borrowing and buying? I don't know what it is called, to bring in those very good sportsmen and women to come and play for them. Muyebe will give you an opportunity. Try this one. If it fails, go to the other one, because they know whether you try this one or the other, you'll eventually get to something that you're very good at.
This is Power Flavor Magazine, where we bring you the best of the best. And today we're not bringing you the children, but we are bringing you the adults, the mothers, the sisters who were once in Muyebe and are here today to celebrate the 50 years of its existence and to celebrate being Bachiga as well. On Power Flavor Magazine, we go on with the show. So right now we are going to play some volleyball. I want to sweat a bit before I come back here after falling like 10 times, please. Let me fall in peace and I bring you more of the show.
Receiving.
Yes, so now 10.
10, yes.
10. Manyo Muyebe. Muyebe nichi. No Muyebe. Yo muchiga wa Kabale. Kinkusha bachiga. Korera UBC. Proud to represent Muyebe girls. I'm the public relations officer. Nitawari kugambira ekitongole. So I'm the public relations officer, but I also host a show every Saturday called Power Flavor Magazine. Yes. So I bring you the entertainment, what happens. So if you watch UBC, and you know a gentleman called Calvin. After Calvin on Horizon Vibe, then we go into Power Flavor with entertainment. But there now I be with lipstick, makeup, what English speaking. I'm happy to be here with you today to participate in sports. It has been a long time, and I love Muyebe girls so much. And all the girls that come out of here are great girls. Yeah. So once you're here, just know you're going to be great. And be strong knowing that everyone who goes through this school, one thing we are taught is confidence and to reach for our goals. Yeah. So you study hard. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. Myawazi Muyebe bali kunshekera nganje chinyacharo mazimade kandi chango nganye kilo chenda ndakwasa kuraba ndiba. But what you are now doesn't determine what you'll become in the future. So don't look at others and say, me, I'll not make it. Don't look at this one and say she has nice shoes, this one has nice hair, this one is nice. All of you, I'll bring for you a picture of mine in Muyebe, and you see, you will make it. So study hard. Love your school, climb these hills, even ask for Maram Kade. Be strong. Muyebe teaches you strength. At our age, I have 3 children. My firstborn is in senior 2. But by the time I can at least try to, Kabale, my friend. That's what we're taught. In Muyebe, we don't give up. You stay strong, no matter the age, no matter the size.
So, thank you all for participating or for showing up. Do you know what we are doing after here? Yes. You don't know? Cleaning, right? Yes. And last touches of your presentations and whatsoever, okay? All right, thank you very much. We are still around.
Our motto, chosen by the pioneer class in 1975, Tuberane, let us help one another, is our ethos as a learning community. Girls' education is a priority in the African Union's Year of Education 2024.
I want to continue thanking the church. The church has done a lot. Bring forth the sanity of a girl child.
My dear friends, we are in a world that is almost rotten, where many parents produce, but they have no time to parent. Gender, domestic violence and gender-based violence is at the peak. We are in the world where divorce and separation seems to be normal. We are in the world where rape and incest has increased. Friends, there is much to live on and there is much to live for.
All the girls dropped out. My mother was left alone. And she used to be given someone to accompany her because it was a long journey for a young girl to come on her own. And so this person would come with my mother to Kabale Girls' School. That's where she did her education. Later she went to Buloga College and trained as a teacher. Then she came back and taught at Kabale Girls' School.
Yes, we shall promote the girl child. That the other time it was our turn suffering. But now when we concentrated too much on the girl child, we ignored the boy child. Let's work together so that we can balance the both, so that it can help us reduce on the domestic violence that you hear every day.
Bishop Festo Kivengyere's daughter, Mrs. Peace Kivengyere Rwanga, reflecting on the school's founding ethos, recounted the inspirational journey of her mother's advocacy for girls' education in the region. Her narrative echoed the resilience and determination of the community to overcome educational barriers and empower young girls with tools of success. Why this is important to me, why I leave you with this, is because for some of us, like especially me, where I come from, I'll give you an example, a small story from my side. My grandfather had 11 children. 11 children, and he had 6 girls, and these 6 girls did not get a chance to go to school till later, and some tried and some didn't, and some fell off along the way, because educating girls back then was not seen as important, was not seen as a priority. It was more of a priority to educate the boys. And Muyebe came up as a way to support the girl child. It was a very good school, and it's a school that is worth being on Power Flavor magazine, because it is the school in Kabale that decided that all the girls need to acquire skills, all the girls need to go to school, and all the girls can be something. As we fight to make the girls something in this country, Muyebe started the journey 50 years ago, and we as UBC are proud to bring this to you and to show you how far they have gone. We're waiting to celebrate 100 years with you, and I hope you enjoy the show, and we shall be back next week with more love for you on Power Flavor.